right. What up? What up? It look like we live. It look like we live. All right. So I want to tell y'all something. I told y'all I had a special guest. He is here. He is the one and only. One of my guys. I brought him on before. I got him again. Mr. Starts with a Vision, y'all. I got Mr. Starts with a Vision on here, and I want to tell y'all something. He got a. Okay, I'm making sure we live. We out here. All right, bet. Let me mute my drink now. All right. He got a product, right? He got this thing going on. He about to let y'all know how he making his money, how he doing his thing with podcasting, and he has no sponsorships, but somehow, some way, this guy found a way to make some money, something that nobody's able to do. So I'm gonna let him talk to y'all. I know that I stay talking to y'all about hustling and getting it, and how you can make money with no money, or how you can make one small investment and grow so big, or how you can do things where it might not seem like it's possible, but for us, it really is possible. And this guy is a proof of it. I'm proof of it. So I always like to give y'all more examples of ways that you can get it, other than just what you think you're used to, the 9 to 5. So Isaiah, you go ahead and holler at Mr. Stocks with a Vision. Y'all take notes.
Man, what's up, man? Live in the flesh. How's everything going for you? First off.
I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. You know, we talk all the time. So I mean, you
Right.
know how I am. I'm always getting it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I just always want to express my gratitude and just say, thank you for allowing me to be on your platform and everything like that, because I know that, I just don't take anything for granted.
100. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So what you
But
what you got for us, man? How you making this money? What you got going on, man?
man, to be real with you, I just have it's a webinar this Thursday, but honestly, when it comes to podcasting, the biggest thing that I've seen, and the
Mhm.
biggest thing that stops people from starting a podcast is people really only think that the only way you make money is from sponsorships, right? And
Right.
so, first off, I want to dispel that myth, and also my biggest thing is people need to know what is a sponsorship. Basically, what a sponsorship is a company, small
Mhm.
company, business, whatever, says, hey, we will advertise, or we want to advertise on your podcast, and we
Mhm.
want a roll or a B roll or whatever. And we want a 30-second advertising spot. And so
Right.
we'll pay you X amount of dollars for this spot, because we know that your audience is X amount of people,
Bet.
and that's our target market, and we want to market in front of your people because it's more direct, and it's just a new form of marketing, right? So
Mhm.
that's what sponsorships are. So my thing is, to get a sponsorship and to actually make money with sponsorships,
Yeah.
you have to be getting like 200,000 downloads per episode. It's like insane, because there's a metric in the industry,
Right.
right? And so I never wanted that. I never even led with that sponsorships, because I didn't care. And I'm a real and raw and uncut kind of person. And I feel like that's kind of like the commercial route.
Mhm.
And it also limits your creative control. It
Exactly. I'm gonna
limits
tell you,
what.
and it remind me of, because like with my YouTube, right? I always thought that, well, I'm just gonna keep going hard and putting this content out, and I'm gonna keep grinding, and at some point I'll get these big companies come to me for sponsorships. But for right now, I know I can't eat. I gotta sacrifice and just keep coming and being consistent. And I thought
Right.
that that's how we were supposed to be. And suddenly, I heard one guy say that how he was making 10 grand a month when he had 3,000 subscribers. Then I turn around and talk to you, and you've been telling me this. Like,
Right.
you've been telling me how I'm playing. You know what I mean? So then I applied a couple of things you taught me, and just like that, now all of a sudden hundreds a day. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
it's facts, and it's just people got to find the backdoor ways to doing it.
Exactly. Exactly, man. And that's the biggest thing. And like, there are so many ways, right? So for example, in February,
Hmm.
I released inspirational entrepreneurial mixtape, right?
Right.
So what I did was, I said, I'm gonna put it out for free. So the free mixtape was on Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, all your major streaming platforms.
Right.
Anywhere you can listen to music, You could type in Mr. Starts with a Vision. You can listen to my mixtape. It was 10 tracks, like a whole project. It had some dope beats, and I was speaking over the beats, and I would chop up some of the interviews that I had, and I would put them on there and then talk about those. And it was dope. People loved it. So with that, I put it out for free for the world to listen to. And then I said, hey, if you want to listen, if you want to support Starts with a Vision, Suave, if you want to support the podcast and what we're doing, then I'm going to have 50 mixtapes available, just 50, right? And and I'm going to sell each mixtape for $50.
Right.
Right? Jay-Z albums ain't going for 50. J. Cole's album's not going for 50.
Right.
Like nobody.
Right.
Right? And so with that, in like 8 to 10 days, sold out.
Right.
No more mixtapes. 50 times 50 is $2,500. Right? That's not a lot of money, but that is money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's,
and it's, go ahead.
I would say that's $2,500 more than a lot of people got right now.
Absolutely. And I did it without a W-2.
Exactly. That's
my thing. You know what I mean? And so it's just so many different ways like that me, myself, is making money from the podcast and just leveraging it and so much more, man. So that's just one way. But I'm having a free webinar this Thursday, and that's literally we talking about so much more, and we talking about all of that because people think that you could just record a podcast or record something and just have it on SoundCloud and they have a podcast.
Right.
Like, nah, it's way deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. So I'm just tired of, I became the person that I wanted to see in the industry. I'm tired of all these corny people out there. I'm tired of, people who people can't resonate with, right? Everybody's not for everybody, but I learned that I was for a certain group of people. And I've gotten literally about 100 and some emails or text messages or inboxes from people asking me about podcasting.
Right.
So I said, to serve everybody better, I'm going to just do this webinar. You know what I mean? And so we just put it out yesterday, just started, announcing it. And we got 100 people registered in a day. So I'm super excited, man. And we also have 200 slots. That's it. So by tonight is most likely going to be filled up to capacity, and that's it. So what is there any other questions that they had or anything like that?
Yeah, so that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm gonna open up the questions. If you got a question, type it into the chat. Like if you probably got a somewhere on your phone. If you're watching on your phone, you just type in your question. I see Jado said what up. So shout out to Jado Brown over there. He said what up. But if you got questions, shoot them in. We're gonna answer them for you. And like he said, he got the free webinar coming up now. It's free. The webinar is free, okay? So if you felt like you heard something just now, that was just a little glimpse. The free webinar is this Thursday, and you can sign up. The link is in my description under this video. If you're not watching live, you can still click the link. You know what I mean? If you catch this later on, but click the link, sign up ASAP. He only got 200 slots left, so sign up. And I'm gonna tell you something real quick too, because it's starting to sound like an infomercial. All right, and I don't want y'all to think that if he up here with me, like no, I don't just put anybody up here. I don't mess with just anybody. He been here before, so y'all know I actually rock with the man, and he teaching me stuff. And so I felt like, you know what, I'm gonna let y'all skip the middleman and sign up for this guy yourself. You know what I mean? So
absolutely,
that's why I brought him up here and let him talk to y'all.
And this is what I also tell people. I did a Facebook Live yesterday, and this is what I tell people. If you even question me, go to my website. If you think that, go listen to my pod. I got 200 and some episodes. Like, 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday. I have not missed a day. I've been podcasting for a little bit over a year now.
Right.
Like, I really do this.
Exactly.
I got messages from people every day letting me know which episode inspired them, what episode put them here. I've been able to speak at colleges, like prestigious colleges, private colleges out here in Atlanta, right? From leveraging the podcast. So I really do this. I'm really immersed in it. So if you question, that's fine. Go look me up on the internet. You're not gonna find no derogatory, no jokes, none of that stuff.
Right.
So I put my heart and my soul into all of this every single day. This is not a game. This is not a joke to me.
Exactly. And like I always say, man, with the amount of content that I put up here, with the amount of content that you put up, we wouldn't be able to do this if we were faking. This, you can't regurgitate that many books or YouTube videos. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to come from some shit that you got. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
That's all I got to say about that. But I definitely recommend that y'all sign up for the free webinar. I'll be up there as well because I'm about to start my podcast. So make sure y'all sign up for the free webinar. The link for that webinar is in the description of this video. And if y'all, that's it, man. If you got anything else you want to say real quick before we wrap it up, I'm gonna let you do that because I got an appointment too.
Oh yeah. All I'm gonna say, man, is whatever you're doing, right? Whatever you're doing, it don't matter if you're cutting grass, fixing toilets, you're a plumber, whatever. If you start an online brand, this is my thing. If you start an online brand, and time goes on, and you start a brand, and people know you as that great electrician online, people are going to want to get information from you. They're going to want you to come speak here about your topic, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Podcasting was the best thing to ever happen to me. When I started it a year ago and some change, so much has happened. And I'm just thankful for it all, man. And I just want to share that information with everybody because it really is life-changing if you allow it to be. You know what I mean?
That's 100 right there. Now, real quick, I'm gonna get this one too. Like I said, I gotta run. But Nate said, what equipment do you use for your podcast?
I use a microphone, a laptop, GarageBand recording software, and like a few small little softwares I use for like when I'm on Skype interviewing people and stuff like that.
Gave it away. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like the webinar is free. The advice he just gave you is free. Like, click the link, man. Just sign up and get you some free information nonetheless. I know Robert Kiyosaki, he got free little courses and stuff he give out all the time. And I always click on them and take free courses, man. Why not? Free webinar, why not? So click on it, learn something new, period. So
absolutely, man.
Yep. But so that's all I got, man. I'm because like I said, I gotta get to this appointment. But I appreciate you for coming on real quick, and I appreciate you standing around. Because like I said, I had the computer malfunction there.
Oh yeah, it always happens, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you waiting for me there. But Nate said nothing expensive. I mean,
nah. Yeah. You can start a podcast for less than $300.
There you go.
So yeah, definitely.
Just to get started. Now the information and all of the other stuff is sold separately, but
yeah, absolutely.
That's anything. Like,
because it's a skill set, right? When you have a skill set, you have to know certain things to do it the right way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You can start a podcast and it could be ghetto and janky and stuff like that, or you can start it the right way and you could position yourself for the future to be where you want to be.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And that's why people buy, like the starter kit I got right now for sale to clean the business. Like, okay, I could start a cleaning business for like $200 right now. I just go to pick up some equipment from Walmart real quick and go knock on doors and start cleaning business. Yeah, you could, but now you don't know how to invoice customers. You don't know how to handle customer complaints. You don't know how to market, nothing. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you can. You know what I mean? But but anyway, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I appreciate you for coming through, holding it down, always dropping knowledge. You know what I mean? And I appreciate you, and that's it. So that's all I got, man. But I'll holler at you soon, man.
Okay, likewise, man. Have a beautiful day.
All right, thanks, man. Thank y'all for watching. Everybody that's tuned in. We got a few viewers here, so I appreciate y'all.
All right.
All right, then.